Hi everyone, this is Movie Tales, your fast-track pass to the best stories in cinema. Today's story, Bugonia. Enjoy watching. Teddy and his cousin Don spend their days discussing conspiracy theories about why the global bee population is rapidly dying out. Teddy is convinced it's the work of powerful megacorporations secretly controlled by real extraterrestrials. Preparing for what he believes is an impending alien invasion, he keeps his body in shape with yoga and fitness, dragging Don into his training routine. Teddy is certain that during the next lunar eclipse, a race called the Andromedians will land on Earth, using the astronomical event as cover. According to him, their agents already walk among humans, preparing for a full-scale takeover. Meanwhile, Michelle, the head of a major pharmaceutical company, starts her mornings with an intense beauty and wellness regimen, followed by martial arts practice. After she leaves for work, Teddy and Don go shopping for supplies they believe will help them save the planet from alien occupiers. That evening, Teddy tells Don that complete focus is essential for their mission and insists he undergo chemical castration to eliminate all distractions. Teddy had already done this to himself long ago. After some hesitation, Don agrees. Meanwhile, Michelle records a polished promotional video praising her company as a beacon of progress, inclusivity, and innovation. Behind the scenes, however, she treats her staff with cold arrogance. On her way home after work, she is ambushed by Teddy and Don, hiding in the bushes. They try to grab her, but Michelle fights back thanks to her training. She sprints across the yard, but suddenly notices a syringe sticking out of her leg. She collapses unconscious, and the kidnappers shove her limp body into their car. Teddy orders Don to shave her head, claiming Andromedians communicate through their hair. That night, the brothers burn the hair, masks, and all remaining evidence in a bonfire. While Michelle remains unconscious, Teddy applies antihistamine cream to her body, convinced it blocks alien communication. He explains to Don the traits he believes reveal extraterrestrials: slender ankles, narrow fingers, unusual ears, and specific facial structure. Before she wakes, Teddy and Don dress up in elaborate costumes, eager to present themselves to her ceremonially, according to their twisted idea of respect. When Michelle regains consciousness, Teddy introduces himself as the leader of the resistance against an alien invasion. He accuses her of being a hostile extraterrestrial. Michelle insists she's a high-ranking executive who will be searched for immediately. Teddy laughs this off. He demands that she arrange an audience with the Andromedian Emperor aboard his ship, so humanity can negotiate its freedom. They give her a recorder to deliver the message and leave her alone. While the brothers watch her through a camera and eat dinner, Teddy explains his theory that aliens use pesticides to poison bees. That night, he dreams of surreal memories about his sick mother. The next day, on his way to work, Teddy is stopped by a police officer, Casey, who once babysat him. Casey invites Teddy to visit sometime, but he politely declines. During lunch, Teddy sees a news report about the disappearance of the pharmaceutical company's CEO, Michelle. That evening, after checking his beehives, Teddy goes to the basement to hear what she recorded. Although Michelle followed his instructions, Teddy isn't satisfied and accuses her of lying. When she calls him mentally unstable, he hits her. Later, he shows Don another video about the Andromedians and their ornate starship. Meanwhile, Michelle tests her chains, trying to escape. The brothers return, attach electrodes to her, and begin administering electric shocks, turning up loud music to drown out her screams. Teddy steadily increases the voltage, monitoring her vitals. Don eventually pulls the plug when the power shorts out. Teddy is stunned. No alien had ever survived such voltage before. He apologizes, but not because he thinks she is human. Instead, he concludes she must be a high-ranking member of the alien imperial family and therefore extraordinarily resilient. Wiping the blood from her face, he invites her to dinner. The next day, while Teddy is away, Michelle bathes under Don's supervision, preparing for the forced dinner. They strap her to a chair at the table. Conversation turns to bees, Teddy's obsession. Michelle calmly explains that no one truly knows why colonies collapse. Queen bees sometimes just abandon their hives. She adds that conspiracy theorists simply want a convenient villain. Her explanation aggravates Teddy, especially when she mentions that she remembers him from the experimental drug trial his mother once underwent, a treatment that put her into a coma. Their argument escalates. Teddy lunges across the table and strangles her, and Michelle stabs him in the hand with a fork. She tries to escape, but Teddy catches her. She briefly gains the upper hand using her combat skills, but a strike with a rifle butt knocks her out. At that moment, Officer Casey arrives to investigate Michelle's disappearance. Teddy hides the basement camera feed and pretends nothing is wrong. Because of hospitality rules, he is forced to serve Casey tea despite his injured hand. To distract him, Teddy takes the officer outside to show his beehives. Downstairs, Michelle awakens and notices Don is panicking. She manipulates him, telling him Teddy has been controlling him and that only Don can save her. Believing she's an alien, Don begs her to take him aboard her spaceship. To earn her trust, Michelle promises to show him the ship. Don apologizes for everything, then shoots himself, splattering blood across the basement. Teddy and Casey hear the gunshot. Panicking, Teddy attacks and kills the officer. He rushes back downstairs, blaming Michelle for Don's death. She quickly changes tactics, claiming she experimented on his mother, inducing the coma with drugs, and that an antidote is hidden in her car. Teddy, desperate, cripples Michelle with a blow to the knee and rushes to the hospital. There, he injects antifreeze into his mother's IV, believing it is the antidote. She dies within seconds. Devastated, Teddy escapes through the window and sprints home to kill Michelle. Meanwhile, Michelle retrieves the keys from Don's body and unlocks her chain. Unable to climb the stairs, she notices a disguised door leading to a secret room. Inside, she finds human remains. Teddy's victims, people he believed were aliens, along with detailed notes and photos. When Teddy bursts into the basement in tears, Michelle stands tall and composed. She learns he has already killed 2 people. Then she tells him the truth. Andromedians came to Earth long ago, during the age of the dinosaurs, unintentionally causing their extinction. To atone, they created humans in their own image. Over millennia, humans repeatedly destroyed themselves through wars and pollution, forcing Andromedians to continue running experiments to improve humanity. Now, during the lunar eclipse, the Emperor intends to end violence forever. This revelation breaks Teddy completely. He collapses, sobbing. During the eclipse, Michelle, wearing a wig, arrives at her company's factory with Teddy. They enter her office, the location of the supposed teleportation portal. Teddy barricades the door, while Michelle activates a calculator-like control device. Then she discovers that Teddy is strapped with a homemade bomb. To avoid triggering him, she pretends to initiate the teleportation and tells him to step into a storage cabinet. He obeys. When the doors close, the bomb detonates. Michelle wakes up in an ambulance near the ruined factory. She escapes from the medics, sneaks back into the building, retrieves the teleport device, and hides inside the damaged cabinet. A moment later, she materializes aboard the Andromedian mothership. There, it's revealed she truly is a member of the Imperial family. She reports everything that happened, including the loss of her hair, and the Council concludes that the human experiment has failed. When the Council leaves, Michelle approaches a model of Earth encased under a bubble of atmosphere. With a sorrowful expression, she pierces the bubble. All humans across the planet instantly drop dead. Only animals survive: dogs, cats, and even bees. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to see the latest videos first.